A warm welcome to one and all as you join us for this meeting of two nations who can rightly lay claim to the status of being amongst the 21st century's most formidable international teams. Their first recognised meeting occurred as far back as 1921, and since then, the Iberian Derby has always been a very special occasion. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
There's the whistle, and here we go. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Good running, strong and purposeful. Merino. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender, someone who does the simple things well, very well in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Good, strong hand by the keeper. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Morata, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Anything noteworthy in the early... Oh, terrible pass. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Al-Kubasi did well to stay calm there. Yamal. That has been cut short. Vitinha. Still goalless. Bernardo Silva. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good strength. João Palhinha. Now it's Rafael Leao. Yamal. Nuno Mendes. And João Palhinha. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Looking for the run. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao. Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. Merino. And that's gone loose. And Kubasi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nico Williams. Merino.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Bruno Fernandes. Here's Vitinha. Oh, easy pickings there. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Morata. And he's there to clear it. Corner number 2 then. Nico Williams plays it short. Decent hit! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Merino just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
João Palhinha. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. João Palhinha. Looking for the runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vitinha. João Palhinha. Bruno Fernandes. To Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's got away. João Cancelo. Oh, smashing header! That's a sharp pass. That's a lovely pass. Yamal. That looks a good ball through. Pedri. That's a shade optimistic. And that's been won straight back. It's in! Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Yamal. Morata providing an outlet on that flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafael Leao stood up well to him there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Spain are looking to go forward now. Vitinha. And it's Cancelo. Very nicely done. Bernardo Silva. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Cristiano! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's following up! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Pedro Porro is charging up on the overlap. Diogo Costa gets it away. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. It is still anyone's game. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. Bruno Fernandes. That's going to go a long way.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Has a goal! It's in!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. João Felix coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Distributed tidily. Bernardo Silva. João Palhinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
And the shot! He could be in here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
In again. He gets big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Can he stop it going out? Skims one in. João Felix! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Not the best distribution from the keeper. João Neves. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Diogo Costa can pick that up. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's João Felix. Bruno Mendes. In with a header! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. And he's had it nicked away. Bruno Fernandes. No outsmarting him this time. João Palhinha. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That had too much on it. Now it's João Felix. He's through here.
Lamine Yamal really added the width there.
Yamal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome, in the end, virtually unavoidable. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. It is a deeply historic derby. The rivalry between Spain and Portugal is ancient and heartfelt, and so this is an intense, intriguing Iberian affair. It is utterly unpredictable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. And the finish! Mikel Merino tries to clear. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Spain are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Ruben Dias. Spain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. João Cancelo. That'll be a throw. Nico Williams. Laporte. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh no, what has happened here? Zubimendi. Pedri. Fiddles it through. João Cancelo is there, and he can get that clear.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared away. Morata! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
It'll be a throw-in. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. Another throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Williams. That's good play. Gets good distance on it. Nicked it back promptly. Kubasi. It's Pedri. Merino. And here's Morata.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kubasi does well to stand firm and defend it.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Morata. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
Pretty robust defending.
Pedro Porro. Spain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rafael Leao. Cristiano. Real chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first 45 minutes are up. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And Bernardo Silva! Kubasi getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva proves just a little bit too strong. Yamal. Pedro Porro. For Merino. Zubimendi. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rafael Leao. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. And he's being shifted off it. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's through here. Look at this. Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Merino. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Pedro Porro. Now it's Morata. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. And João Palhinha. Bruno Fernandes. Zubimendi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nico Williams. Now this could be a chance. João Palhinha. And Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. He could be in here. João Neves. And he's managed to get free. Great hit! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Nuno Mendes. Now it's João Felix. That is great defending, so alert.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. There's the hit! Pedro Neto. Spread it left.
Portugal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Now it's Morata. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Nuno Mendes did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's a key interception. Subimendi.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need...
That could spell trouble. Pedri. Merino. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. That's a shade optimistic. Deftly away. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on. It is a deeply historic derby. The rivalry between Spain and Portugal is ancient and heartfelt, and so this is an intense, intriguing Iberian affair. It is utterly unpredictable. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And as you can see, we've already started here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Pedri wins the duel this time. Oh, super find. Big chance, corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his...
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Header! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. Merino.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
Can he put it away? And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
João Palhinha. So it is still 0-0. That's been intercepted. Bernardo Silva.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Fernandes. He's shifting through the gears here. Bruno Fernandes. Merino. Yamal. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice interception, well timed. And João Palhinha. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, this is a great position. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Always onto this. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
João Cancelo is charging up on the overlap. Rafael Leão! It's run loose, and he's following up! Pedri. Merino. Rafael Leão. He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Nico Williams. Zubimendi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Real chance here! Merino. Yamal. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Nuno Mendes. Zubimendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rafael Leão.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ruben Dias. Played into space out wide. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Cristiano Ronaldo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Now Pedro Porro. That looks a good ball through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Bernardo Silva was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he get onto this? Bruno Fernandes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Heads it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pedro Porro short changes him with that pass. Will play through for the wide man. And the keeper beats it away. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Nicely spread. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to get free. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Fiddles it through. Great ball if he can get there. João Palhinha. And they can counter here. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. That's very neat. No outsmarting him this time. Pedro Porro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedro Porro. He won't be happy with that one. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he cuts out the supply. Works it forward. Rafael Leao. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
"75 minutes played. João Palhinha. Portugal finding their passes. Distributed tidily. A real chance if he can get through. Laporte can get it clear. Punched away.
Portugal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Yamal. Now it's Morata. That has been slung wide. Pedri. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he was alert to it.
Well, both sides Might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mikel Merino looking to run onto it. Joao Palhinha.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Played out towards the right wing. Raya punts it upfield. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real life.